Aloha, Richard Halverson here. This is ITS128, and today I'm going to go backtrack a little bit and go over a couple of labs that I had never covered in any of this videos previously in Chapter 3. So let me share my screen. All right, I'm talking about these here. And if we go to if we go back to Chapter 3, we see that this is the chapter on types, all the different types of all of the different data structures. It's a brief overview of all the different data structures that are built into Python, and a lot of these data structures, like dictionaries and lists, are so advanced, expansive that it's what kind of makes Python kind of unique in a lot of ways. And so I have these three labs down here, and the first two are new and they aren't covered in any of the previous videos. First of all, let me just point out to you, if you go back to the syllabus, if you go back to Laulima and you click on resources, I have right down here, Zybook section equivalencies with previous semesters. If you click on that and open that up, I'm continually working on this, and I'm gonna continue to add to this. And what I've done here is on the left, the first column is all of the labs in this class, all of the Zybooks labs, the ones where you have to write a little program and submit and so on. And what I've done is I've correlated them with a previous semester. I can't even adjust the size of this thing. That's not very good. Let me go back to my other version. Let me open up the size of this. Okay. All right, that's better. And so in these, like for chapter, well, okay, so I started down here, and you saw that, and you've seen it in previous videos. There are certain labs that I've not covered, or I didn't cover until this semester. And so over here, I list the videos. These are the actual videos that cover all these labs. And a lot of them are from previous semesters and from these semesters. And so in building this list today, I noticed that 312 and 313 were not covered in any other videos or any other semesters. I guess they're new. But 314 is covered in last fall. This video. Actually, I haven't checked that yet. Fall 2021. Let me just check that. Fall 2021. What is this? Playlists. So that's because fall 2021. Let me just see what that playlist looks like. Because you should go through all these old playlists too, because you may want to look at the playlists for other things, like other stuff I've covered. Okay, so in it's the same as 3.13 in fall 2021. So 3.13 is covered in video. 3.13 is covered in video 7. Video 7. So you can go there. So I'm going to put here video 7. And so today I'm going to do these two. I'm trying to get these two done. All right. So take a look at that. All right, list basics. Okay, given the user inputs, complete a program that does the following tasks. First one defines a list, my list, containing these 3 user inputs. I'm surprised they gave you this problem this early in the semester. This seems like a little bit more difficult. And then the next, we're supposed to define a list containing these 2. And then we're supposed to define a list called our list containing these 2 things. Concatenating these 2 things. See, so these are 2 lists. Anyway, let's do this. This is the input, and these are the lists that were created from these instructions. Okay. So we're going to put it here, and I think I'm going to do a. I might as well do a replit thing. Replit thingy. Let's go to replit. Is this one? Replit.com. This is right. Okay. Sign in. Log in. That's right. I cleared my cookies. See, I don't want to log in this one. I want to log in. Yeah. Is it? Okay. Login successful. Teams. We are doing ITS128 fall 2022. That means you can go here and pick it up. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new project here. And I'm not going to publish it until I'm farther along. Okay, so I'm going to publish it farther along. So it's better than starting from scratch, but I'm not going to finish it completely because I want to leave you with you to do it. And I'll give you some more hints in this video, but in the code that I leave you, maybe, so you know what I mean. So I'm going to make one called 312 list basics. Copy. Let's make this easier for me to do that right in there. And I'm going to get a project called list basics in Python. And create. And we are supposed to be doing this project. So I'm just going to copy, it's just main, that's all it is. I'm going to copy this whole thing. Copy and paste. There we go. Let's see, our list is not defined, is it? Okay, so the first thing we're supposed to do is we're supposed to create my list. We're supposed to do some kind of my list equals something. I'll fill that in later. And then we're supposed to create a your list equaling some sort of list, and I'll fill that in later. And then I'm supposed to concatenate something called our list. Our list is going to be equal to something, but for now I'm just going to put that because it's convenient. And then I'm going to append their flower onto the end of their flower was read in right here. And so that's it. Okay, so and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in something in here so I can see what the heck's going on, because I hate it because I just don't know what's going on. So I'm going to say I'm just going to put my flower. What the heck? Just hit that space, and 2 is this : space, and this one is 3. Oopsie, gotta quote that. Colon space. And I want this to be your flower 1. I'm just doing this, you don't do this because when you submit it over here, you don't want to have stuff filled in here, okay? But I'm going to do it because I'm showing you how to do it, and I have this nice console over here that I'm going to use, and I can also use the debugger, and we'll get to that later. How do I get rid of the debugger now? All right. This is going to be your flower 2. And this is going to be their flower. Okay, so now we got something to go on here. And we got, when we run it, now it starts asking us stuff. And we're going to be inputting these things. You know what I should do is I'm going to copy this. Copy. And I'm going to put it over here as a comment. I'm going to put this over here as a comment. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, enter, paste, enter. And now the data to be entered is in a comment here, so it's easy to get. Okay, so it says my flower, and the first one I'm going to say is, well, I'll just type it in. Rose, P-E-O-N-Y, whatever, L-I-L-Y, Rose again, Daisy, and Aster. Anyway, and then it prints out a bunch of stuff because I initialized them all. Anyway. Okay, so the first one I'm supposed to do is define my list that contains these 3 things in that order. Well, I think all I need to do is you just put them in here separated by commas, separated by commas. So and I'm also lazy, so I'm going to just copy this. Where's the copy? Copy, and I'm just going to paste this right in here because I'm very lazy, and I got to get rid of this word "and" there. And I think that's what my list will be. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so is there any way I can make this faster? Yeah, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to try this. I'm going to see if this works. I'm going to copy this, copy, and I'm going to run, and I'm going to see if I can just do paste. All right, it works. Okay, all right. Oh, why do I this video? Okay, anyway, so I guess we aren't printing out my list. Okay, so anyway, so here I've defined my list. I believe me, this is how you define it. And then we're going to do your list is just going to be these 2 things. Your flower 1. Let's do this. Tab, comma, your underscore flower 2 tab. Okay, so that's your list, and then define our list by concatenating. Now, so how do you concatenate? Let's go find out how you concatenate. Let's see. Do we talk about that in here? See, I'm teaching you how to go back and find the answers that you need, because I know what the answers are. Okay, we're working with lists, aren't we? So a list is a container, just we're doing that. Creating lists, accessing lists. You should have done all these. Updating list elements. We can go right to the list element and update it because it's mutable. It mutates, adding and removing list elements. Okay, this is how you add an element. This is how you remove elements. Append, pop and remove. And what about, figuring out that, produce a list by concatenating list 2 to the end of list 1. Well, this is just how you do it. Okay, just a plus sign, wouldn't you know? So this is going to be, our list is going to be concatenating my list with your list. Well, do I do my list plus your list, or do I do your list plus my list? It matters because the order of the list matters. You can index, but I'm just going to say, I think it's going to be my list tab plus your list L. There we go. So that's what that is. And then we print it out. And so now we should be able to see what this does. Okay, so now I'm going to paste all these in there. Right, you can do it that way. Copy, paste, enter. Okay, the first one that prints out is here. So here we're printing out our list. So it's my list is the first 3, Rose, Peony, and Lily, and your list is Rose and Daisy, and Aster is something else. Okay, so that's our list. Append their flower to the end of our list, and then print out ours. Okay, so to do that, I go like this. It was right, append. We're talking about append, which was this one. Just like, you just do that. So you go, our list, our list, not out list, dot append, parentheses, their flower. I think that's all you got to do. And that prints out our list. I'm going to do 3, and then we print it out, and then we replace my flower in our list with their flower. That would be something like replace. Let's find something called remove, replace. I want to replace. List. Control F, replace. It's not replace. It is, can you just write to it? Oh, wait a minute. Think about this more. Where is, okay, so I'm going to remove, no, I'm going to add, remove. I'm going to, where's, okay, I'm going to try to find the index of what I want to replace. So I want to replace my flower in our list with their flower. So I'm going to do, first I need to know what the index of my flower is. Okay, index of on this one, index my flower. Index my flower 2 is our list. Let's get this one. Our list dot index value. Yes, value. The value is my flower 2. Okay, so that's going to give me the index of my flower 2. And then I want to get rid of it. I guess I can just replace it. Because the list is mutable, I can just change an index, change a value at an index. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to say our list at an index, and that index will be index my flower 2. At that place, I'm going to just write over that whatever was there before is now going to be whatever the value of their flower is. Okay, their flower. And then I'm going to write it out. Let's see what this looks like when I run it. Okay, let me copy all these. Enter. All right, so the first one is this is the first print, and that is my list plus your list. So, you know, my list is the first 3 and your list is the rose and the daisy. And then the second time we have appended their flower onto the end of our list, and their flower is the aster. So this is accurate for the second print. It's this one. And then this third one is we have replaced my flower 2 with their flower. My flower 2 would be daisy. We've replaced daisy with aster. Doesn't look like that worked, did it? I'm going to make some more additions to this. I'm going to say, quote, 3 period, quote, because that's number 3. And the next one is number 4. And this one is number 5. 5 period, quote, comma. And it's our list and it's our list. And so I'm going to also print, I also want to print what index my flower is. I want to see if that ends up being right. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm just going to put it here, I guess. There, comma, and then the list itself. And so print 4 should print out our list. And then we're going to get the index of my flower 2, and that's and when 5 prints out, it's going to whatever that was, it's going to replace it with their flower. All right, let's see what this does. Okay, let's put these in there. Copy. Paste. Enter. All right. For number 5, 1, it says 1 is the index. Index of my flower 2 is 1. My flower 2 was the second one. Index of my flower 2 should be, oh, it is 1. No, wait. Oh, it is 1. It is 1 is the index of my flower 2. Oh, look, I think it did it right. Because my flower 2 is peony. That's peony there. And in number 5, we're supposed to replace peony with aster. And that's what we did, but aster's still there. You know, we didn't get rid of aster or anything. So anyway, so I think you have enough to do the rest of this. And so all you have to do is you need to finish this, do this one, remove the first occurrence of their flower from our list without using index. So that would be something like, this one. You would use this because this removes the first element with a given value you want to, so you would remove, so that's what that would be. That's what you'd use here. And this one, you would remove the second element. Oh, you just remove the second element. So, okay, so that's easy. And then also you got to make sure you take out all these extra things that I put in there to make it easier to see what we're doing over here. Okay, so I'm going to publish this. I'm just going to publish. I'll publish this. Okay. Publish, publish, publish. There we go. Save. And now you should be able to go to the go to replit.com. See, let me just show you. So over here on a different browser, I can go to replit.com, and sign in as Halverson Rich instead of, over here I'm signed in as Rich Halverson. Whatever. Sign in as Rich Halverson, but if I sign in as this other one, which is not, oh, I had it up already, didn't I? Let me go over, put this back over here. Over here now, okay, so we just have those two now. If I hit refresh now, I should be able to see there's lab 3.12 list basics. Okay, and you can click on there and see how far I got. You'll see basically the status of it right now. See, all right, great. All right, so let me get rid of this. Put this back up. Okay, so that's that one. So we're done with that. And so, okay, now let's go to let's do the next one, which is set basics. Okay, and so let's do another replit on this one. Let's go back to RY. Click close to replit. What? I'm looking again. Oh, here we are. Okay, and I'm going to go back to Teams. Oh, anyways, okay. Go back to ITS128, and I'm going to create another new project. Oh, look, here I am. Create another new project called this. And I'm going to do it in Python. And I'm going to create. All right. Let's go back to here. Let's see what we got to do. Given the user inputs, complete a program that does the following task. First, define a set of fruits containing the user inputs, my fruit 1, my fruit 2, my fruit 3. Add the user inputs for your fruit 1 and your fruit 2. Add the user input, their fruit, 2 fruits. Add your fruit 1 to fruits. Remove my fruit 1 from fruits. Okay, we can do all that. Observe the output of each print statement carefully to understand what was done by each task of the program. Okay. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, look, we sort them. Okay, so I'm just going to take this. Select all. Can I select all? Oh, yeah, select all. There we go. Copy. And I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to paste. All right, there we go. There's that. So we're supposed to start with. And then we're going to also, I'm just going to put these here. just so it's easier for me. Copy, put it at the top. 1, 2, 3, enter, enter, go up 1 right here. I'm going to paste those entries, those fruit things. Okay, and then I'm going to put yeah, I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I'm just going to abbreviate MF1. I'm going to call this TF. I'm going to call this YF2, YF1, and this is 2, and this is 3. Okay, so that's so I can see what's going on. And so the first thing is define a set of fruits containing my fruit 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we're going to be defining sets. How do I define sets? So let's go back and look at set basics. I wonder if this is a little too early for us to be manipulating sets and lists like this, but actually the timing of this video is good because this video is being recorded way after you should have seen all of this already. So we're gonna first of all, we're gonna how do you define a set? Uh, I see. You can do it this way, or you can do it this way. So what this does is this takes a list and then makes it into a set. And this just defines a set directly. So I'm going to use this notation. So I'm going to do, first one I'm going to do is define a set called fruits, F-R-U-I-T-S equals, I'm going to say my fruit 1, comma, my fruit, the second one, comma, my fruit, the third one. And so I guess we can run this. And it asks all that, and I'm just going to copy, paste. There we go. There's all those fruits, and the first one is going to be apple, lemon, peach. So this is a set. Oh, it's printing it out like a. Is that how it prints out a set? I'm gonna copy this here. I'm gonna copy this, and I'm gonna go over to here, and I'm gonna go back to this one. Oh, it tells right here how it's supposed to output's supposed to look like. Oh, okay, so the output is supposed to look like this. In fact, why don't I just copy this here? And I'm gonna say, paste this right here. So this is what the output should look like. This is what the output should look like. It should output those 5 things with this input. Okay, so that's what we're doing here. Inputs. Anyway, all right. So this is the first one that looks right. Apple, lemon, peach. What's the second one? Add your fruit. And you okay, so let's go look at what all these set functions are. Okay, to add modifying sets, we can add and remove. How do we add? Like this. That's how you add something to a set. This is how you remove something from a set. This is how you remove the element that's that element from the set. So it's add, remove. I guess are sets mutable? I don't think sets are mutable. Well, anyway, so these are the functions that we're going to use. It's add, remove, pop, clear, add. Okay, so the first one is now the second, add your fruit and your fruit to fruits. Okay. Fruits, add your fruit. Does this work? Will this work? And then I could, well, in fact, I'm going to try it. I want to see if I can do this. I don't think this will work, but I'm just going to try it anyway. And then I print it out, okay? Let's see what this does. Run. I didn't get an error yet. I haven't gotten an error yet. Copy. Paste. Oh. Okay, so let's look at these error messages. On line 29, it does not like this. It says, line 29, this add takes exactly one argument. And look at that. I'm trying to pass it 2 arguments. Okay. All right. So I got to not try to be so fancy here. And I'm just going to get rid of this one here. And I got to do it twice. That probably ITS. Give a bar, fruit, 2. And then print it out. See what this looks like. Run. Copy. Paste. Enter. Okay, so the second one is apple, lemon, peach, pear. Oh, okay. See, because the first one is just going to be apple, peach, lemon. It's apple, peach, lemon. It's sorted. Sets. The order doesn't matter in a set. And also, you can only have one of an element in a set. So we try to add apple, and we cannot add, or it's not going to have 2. It already has apple in there. It already has apple in there. So, and it can't have 2 apples. It can only have 1. So that's why nothing happens when YF1 is added. But when YF2 is added, it takes it. So that's what this pair is. And okay, so that's that. And then the third one, we're supposed to add their fruit to fruits. So that's just another add. And this one, we're supposed to add. Why do we add your fruit 1 to fruits? It's not going to do anything. Not going to do anything. The last one is removing something. Removing my fruit 1. My fruit 1 is apple. And so remove apple. So that's why we don't see apple here. All right. Well, anyway, so you should be able to finish this. So make sure that you do 3, 4, and 5, and take away, make it so it doesn't print out these MF. Make it so it doesn't do that, and you should be fine. So I'm going to publish this. Save. And let's see, that's pretty good. So I have shown you how to do the lab 3.12 and 3.13 which I never did show you before. And then I also pointed out here that the rest of them can be shown here. So this is going to be ITS. I can't add it to this one. I got to add it to another one. Excuse me. So it's going to be ITS128. It's going to be video spring. Are there any spring ones here again? Oh, we are in fall 2022. I don't have any. Thought I had some. Oh, here, over here, fall. Okay, fall 2022. This was video 10. Is that the latest? Okay, so this is probably video 11. Fall 2022. Okay. Space there. And let me just make sure real quick. Oh wait, you aren't seeing this. Sorry, am I sure? I'm not sharing my screen. Let me share my screen. Just see what I'm doing. Sorry. So let me just quickly look at the videos again. So you can stop watching. I'm just trying to take care of these things. Okay, so I guess the last one was video 11. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is going to be video 12. This video right that we're recording right now is going to be video 12. Wrong one. Video 12. Well, and so is this. And that's this video right here, right now. Okay, so anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps.